This moment right now, the very second your eyes met this screen and your finger clicked play, is not a product of an algorithm. It is not a coincidence. It is a divine appointment. You need to understand the gravity of what is happening in the spiritual realm at this precise hour. I'm going to share something with you that the enemy has tried to suppress 4 separate times. We attempted to record and upload this message previously, and 4 times, technical failures, corrupted files, and inexplicable interruptions stopped it. Why? Because the information I'm about to reveal is the key to unlocking the cage you have felt around your life for the last 6 weeks. If you are hearing my voice now, it means the Holy Spirit has cleared the path. You have broken through the first layer of resistance just by being here. But you must stay until the very end, because there is a specific instruction, a spiritual removal that must happen before midnight. There is a metaphorical note, a decree of debt and distress pinned to the spiritual doorpost of your house, and today we are going to tear it down. You have felt it, I know you have. It started as a subtle heaviness, a strange resistance in your work that you couldn't explain. You wake up tired, no matter how many hours you sleep. It's a weariness that settles deep in your bones, a fatigue that coffee or vitamins cannot touch, because it is not physical exhaustion. It is spiritual depletion. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuzazara readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. You have been praying, but lately it feels like your prayers are hitting a brass ceiling, bouncing back unanswered. You look around at others, and they seem to be moving forward with ease, while you, despite your pure heart and your hard work, feel like you are walking through waist-deep mud. This is not because you are failing. This is not because you have done something wrong. This is confirmation. You are a target specifically because of the magnitude of the calling on your life. The attacks you have faced recently, the sudden arguments with your spouse, the unexpected bill that wiped out your savings, the anxiety that wakes you up at 3 a.m., these are not random bad luck. The number 4 is significant here. There has been a coordinated assault on the 4 pillars of your life: your finances, your relationships, your mind, and your spirit. The enemy knows that if he can destabilize these 4 corners, the house of your life will crumble. But he has made a critical error. He has revealed his hand. By pressing you this hard, he has shown us exactly where your breakthrough is hiding. The intensity of the battle is always a predictor of the magnitude of the victory. You are not losing. You are in the hallway of transition. Before I reveal the specific nature of the note on the house and how to remove it, I need you to do something to anchor yourself in this truth. Go down to the comments right now and declare, "I am reclaiming my territory." Write it down. When you type that, you are not just leaving a comment, you are driving a stake into the ground of your reality. You are telling the spiritual realm that you are awake and you are fighting back. Let's talk about the first pillar of attack, your finances. This has been the most aggressive front for many of you. It's not just about a lack of money, it is about the timing of the loss. Just when you thought you were getting ahead, something broke. The car needed a repair that cost exactly what you had saved. A client cancelled. A payment was delayed. This is the spirit of the devourer. It operates by creating holes in your pockets. You work hard, you sow seeds, but the harvest seems to vanish before you can eat it. Listen to me closely. This is not a sign of poor management on your part. This is a dam. The enemy uses financial stress to distract you from your purpose. If you are worried about survival, you cannot focus on your destiny. But here is the secret the enemy doesn't want you to know. That blockage, it's acting like a dam. Behind that financial struggle, your blessings haven't evaporated. They have been accumulating. The pressure is building. When we break this dam today, it won't just be a trickle, it will be a flood of repayment. The second pillar is your relationships. You have felt a sudden chill in your home. People who used to support you have turned cold or distant. You felt misunderstood, isolated, perhaps even betrayed by those you trusted. This is the spirit of division. Its goal is to get you alone. A wolf never attacks the sheep while it is in the center of the flock. It separates it first. The enemy wants you isolated because when you are alone, the whispers of doubt are louder. You've been asking God, why are they treating me this way? Stop asking why. The answer is simple. The light in you is irritating the demons in them. They aren't reacting to you. They are reacting to the glory you carry. Do not lower your vibration to match their frequency. Stand your ground. Now the third pillar, and this is the most insidious one, your mind, the anxiety, the crippling self-doubt, the sudden waves of fear that wash over you for no logical reason. You find yourself replaying old mistakes, worrying about futures that haven't happened yet. This is a calculated frequency jamming. Your mind is the receiver of divine instruction. If the enemy can fill it with the static of fear, you cannot hear the instructions of God. You cannot navigate if your GPS is scrambling. This mental fog is not dementia, it is not decline, and it is not you losing your edge. It is a smoke screen sent to hide the exit door that is right in front of you. And finally, the fourth pillar, your spirit. You have felt dry. You open your Bible, and the words don't leap off the page like they used to. You try to pray, and your mind wanders. You feel forgotten by God. This is the ultimate goal of the attack, to make you believe that the silence of God is the absence of God. But let me tell you, the teacher is always silent during the test. You are not forgotten. You are being forged. Here is the truth that changes everything. You have been trying to fight a spiritual war with physical weapons. You have been trying to work harder to fix the finances, be nicer to fix the relationships, and think harder to fix the anxiety. You cannot outwork a curse. You cannot outnice a demon. You cannot outthink a spiritual attack. You have to shift dimensions. You have to handle this in the realm of authority. Now I want to speak about this note on the house. What do I mean by this? In the spiritual realm, your home is your sanctuary. It is the embassy of the kingdom of heaven on earth. But recently, a claim has been laid against it. This isn't necessarily a physical note, although sometimes physical objects can carry spiritual attachments. This is a decree. The enemy has marked your territory as a place of stress, a place of lack, a place of conflict. Think about it. When you walk through your front door, do you feel peace, or do you feel the weight land on your shoulders? Do you argue more inside your house than outside? Do you sleep worse in your own bed than in a hotel? This note is a threat that says, this house belongs to confusion, and we have until midnight to remove it. Why midnight? Midnight represents the transition from one day to the next. It is the witching hour in the occult, but in the kingdom, it is the hour of the bridegroom. It is the moment Paul and Silas sang until the earth shook and the prison doors flew open. We are going to use this timing. We are going to evict this presence before the day turns. Before I give you the specific protocol for this removal, I want to ask you a question. How much is your peace worth to you? If you could pay $1,000 to have your peace of mind back, would you? Of course you would. But God doesn't want your money for this. He wants your faith. He wants your agreement. If this message is resonating with your spirit, if you feel that burning in your chest that says, "This is for me," then I invite you to subscribe to the channel right now. Not for metrics, but to align yourself with this community of chosen ones. We are moving as an army. When you subscribe and hit that notification bell, you are signaling that you are reporting for duty, that you are ready to receive the daily bread that will sustain you through this season. Now let's get practical. How do we remove this threat? How do we tear up the note? First, you must physically declutter the atmosphere. I want you to walk through your house today. Ask the Holy Spirit to highlight any object that feels heavy. Sometimes we bring things into our homes, gifts from people who envy us, second-hand items that carry the grief of previous owners, or even old journals where we wrote down our despair. These things can act as anchors for the enemy's decree. If you feel a check in your spirit about an object, remove it, throw it out. Do not rationalize it. Your peace is more valuable than that object. Second, you need to perform a sound cleanse. The enemy operates in low frequencies, fear, anger, shame. You need to displace that with high frequency. Play worship music or 432 Hz frequency music, or the audio of the Psalms playing in your house. Let it play in every room. Let it soak into the walls. Sound is physical. It moves air. Spiritual sound moves spiritual atmospheres. You are literally scrubbing the air of your home. Third, and this is the critical step for the note removal, I want you to go to your front door, stand on the inside, place your hand on the door frame. This is where the Passover blood was applied. This is the portal to your life. I want you to speak this out loud. You don't have to shout, but you must use your voice. Thoughts are not enough. The spoken word has creative power. Say this: by the authority of the living God, I cancel every debt, every curse, and every assignment of destruction against this home. I tear down the note of the enemy. I revoke the permission for stress, lack, and sickness to enter here. This house is a sanctuary of peace. Any spirit that does not confess the Lordship of Christ must leave now. I plead the blood of Jesus over this doorpost. Only blessings may enter. Only favor may stay. Do this with conviction. You are not asking for permission. You are serving an eviction notice. You are the owner of the house. The enemy is a squatter. He has no rights, only the rights you unwittingly give him through fear. Take your power back. After you have done this, you might feel a sudden lightness. You might feel a change in the temperature of the room. Or you might just feel a quiet sense of, it is done. That is the shift. That is the dam breaking. Now I need to warn you. When you take this stand, the enemy might try one last bluff. Just like a bully who screams loudest right before he runs away, you might see a sudden flare-up of an old problem immediately after you pray. Do not be moved. Do not react. That is the death throes of the old season. It is a smoke signal, nothing more. Laugh at it. Literally, laugh. Joy is a weapon of warfare. When you laugh at the enemy, you disarm him completely. I mentioned earlier that the number 4 was significant, the 4 pillars. But there is another number that is vital for you right now, the number 10. Today is February 10th. In numerology and biblical symbolism, the number 10 represents completion, divine order, and the start of a new cycle. The 10 Commandments, the 10 plagues that freed Israel. You are standing at the threshold of a 10 moment. The chaos of the last few weeks was the shaking before the ordering. God is bringing divine order back to your finances, your relationships, your mind, and your spirit. Let's look deeper at the financial restoration, because I know this is where the pain is acute for many of you reading this. The world tells you that the economy is crashing, that inflation is impossible, that you are too old to start over or too far behind to catch up. That is the system of Babylon. You do not operate under the economy of Babylon. You operate under the economy of the kingdom. In the kingdom, 5 loaves and 2 fish can feed 5,000. In the kingdom, water turns to wine. The logic of the world does not apply to you. Stop looking at your bank account and feeling fear. Look at it and prophesy. Speak to your wallet. Speak to your bills. Say, "My God shall supply all my needs." The blockage in your finances was often tied to a blockage in your belief. You believed you had to do it all alone. You carried the weight of the world. Today, drop that weight. The moment you stop worrying is the moment the flow begins. Regarding your relationships, the removal of the note on your house will have a ripple effect. You will notice that the people who were meant to leave will drift away quietly. Let them go. Do not chase them. Their part in your story is over. But more importantly, you will see the return of the helpers. God is sending people who are assigned to your destiny. You will meet someone in the next few days, a chance encounter, a message, a phone call that will open a door you couldn't open yourself. Pay attention to new connections. Be open. The isolation is ending. And for your mind, that anxiety, it's going to be replaced by a clarity so sharp it will surprise you. You will wake up tomorrow with ideas, solutions to problems that have plagued you for months. Write them down immediately. These are downloads. The static is gone and the signal is clear. This is why the enemy fought so hard to keep you distracted. He was terrified of the ideas you're about to birth. As we approach the end of this transmission, I want to give you a micro-challenge. This is a small action that creates a big result. Tonight, before you go to sleep, after you have prayed over your door, I want you to pour a glass of water. Hold it in your hands and give thanks for the abundance that is coming. Visualize your life exactly as you want it to be, not as it is, but as it is becoming. Drink that water with intention. Water holds memory. You are programming your body and your reality for health and wealth. It sounds simple, perhaps even foolish to the rational mind, but God uses the foolish things to confound the wise. There is a reason you are hearing this before midnight. The timing is precise. Do not wait until tomorrow. The energy of this portal is open now. The enemy is banking on your procrastination. He is betting that you will listen to this, feel inspired for 5 minutes, and then go back to scrolling, go back to worrying, go back to the old routine. Prove him wrong. Break the cycle. I want to address the chosen ones specifically. You have often felt like the black sheep. You have felt like you don't fit in with your family or your co-workers. You feel things more deeply. You hurt more deeply, but you also love more fiercely. This sensitivity is not a weakness, it is your antenna. You were chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. You are willing to go through the fire to get the gold. The attacks you face are not punishment. They are training. You are being trained for a high-ranking position in the spirit. The level of warfare you face is the level of authority you are about to walk in. Wear your scars like medals. You are a warrior, and you are winning. The final note that God left is not the one the enemy pinned to your door. God's note is written on your heart. It says, "I have loved you with an everlasting love." It says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." It says, "I know the plans I have for you." The enemy tried to cover God's note with his own note of fear. Today, we rip down the fear so you can read the love again. Before I pray for you to seal this, I want to remind you to share this video. Not just to share it, but to think of one specific person who you know is struggling, someone who has been under attack, and send this to them. You might be the vessel God uses to break their chains. Be a conduit of this light. And if you haven't already, check that you are subscribed. We are building a global wall of prayer, and we need your brick in that wall. Now receive this prayer. I pray over every person listening to this right now. I command the 4 winds of heaven to blow upon their lives. I speak restoration to their finances, unexpected checks, debts cancelled, raises, and new streams of income. I speak healing to their relationships, reconciliation where it is healthy, and peaceful closure where it is necessary. I speak peace to their minds, a peace that surpasses all understanding, guarding their hearts and minds. And I speak fire to their spirits, a fresh hunger for the divine, a reawakening of their gifts. Lord, as they go to their doors tonight to evict the enemy, let your angels stand guard with flaming swords. Let no plague come near their dwelling. Let this February 10th be marked in their calendar as the day everything turned around. We thank you that the dam is broken. We thank you that the flood is here. We thank you that the note is destroyed. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. The threat is removed. Now walk in that freedom. Do not look back at Sodom. Look forward to the sunrise. The night is over. Your morning has come. I want you to leave one last comment before you go, a declaration of your victory. Right. My house is cleared. My blessings are released. Say it, type it, believe it. Until next time, keep your eyes on the unseen, for what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. You are a chosen one. Never forget that. The battle is won. Go in peace. Let's go a little deeper into the science of what is happening to you, because I know the skeptical part of your brain needs to be satisfied so your spirit can soar. We talk about vibes and energy, but quantum physics tells us that everything is vibration. Your thoughts emit a frequency. Fear is a low, slow vibration. Gratitude and love are high, fast vibrations. When the enemy attacks you with anxiety, he is literally trying to lower your hertz to make you heavy, dense, and slow. This is why you feel physically tired. It's simple physics. When you engage in the ritual I described, cleaning the house, playing high-frequency music, speaking words of authority, you are altering the quantum field around you. You are changing the state of matter of your life. Think of water. At a low vibration, cold, it is ice. It is hard, unmoving, stuck. That is where many of you have been, frozen in your circumstances. But when you add energy, heat, the ice becomes water. It flows, it moves. If you add even more energy, it becomes steam and rises. We are applying spiritual heat to your frozen situation. We are turning your ice into steam. We are making you rise. This isn't just woo-woo magic. This is the mechanics of creation. God spoke the universe into existence. Sound waves created matter. Your words, spoken in faith at your doorpost, are recreating your matter. I want to circle back to the weariness that sleep cannot cure. This is a very specific symptom known as spiritual lethargy. It often happens right before a major promotion. It's like the resistance an arrow feels before it leaves the bow. The further back it is pulled, the more tension there is. You feel like you are being dragged backward, like you are under immense tension. You are. But you are not being dragged back to be dropped. You are being pulled back to be launched. The tension is necessary for the trajectory. If you didn't have this tension, you wouldn't have the power to hit the target God has set for you. So thank God for the tension. Thank God for the pulling. It means you are about to fly. Let's discuss the Judas spirit in relationships again, because this is painful. Many of you are holding on to people who are effectively dead weight. You are loyal to a fault. You remember who they used to be, not who they are now. But you cannot drag a corpse across the finish line. Some people were scaffolding. They were there to help you build the structure of your life. But once the building is up, the scaffolding must come down for the building to be revealed. If you keep the scaffolding up, it becomes a cage. It becomes an eyesore. Let the scaffolding fall. Bless them and release them. It is not an act of cruelty. It is an act of faith. You are trusting God to bring the right people for the finished building. And about the financial dam, I want you to visualize this. Imagine a river. When a beaver builds a dam, the water stops flowing downstream. The land below dries up. It looks like a drought. But upstream, behind the dam, the water is rising. It is getting deeper and deeper. It is spreading out. That is your bank account in the spirit. The enemy built a dam of unexpected expenses and blocked income. You look at your physical reality downstream and see a drought. But God looks upstream and sees a reservoir. When we break that dam tonight, all that accumulated water, all that back pay, all those delayed blessings comes rushing down. It doesn't come in drops, it comes in a wave. Be ready to manage the abundance. Start preparing your mind for more. Most people pray for rain but don't buy umbrellas. Buy your umbrella, prepare your containers. I feel the need to speak to the single parents listening. You have carried a double load. You have been mother and father, provider and protector. The attack on your home has felt personal and terrifying because you feel you are the only line of defense for your children. Listen to me. You are not a single parent. You are co-parenting with God. He is the father to the fatherless. He is the husband to the widow. The note on your door has tried to tell you that you are vulnerable, that you are unprotected. That is a lie. Your home is surrounded by a wall of fire. Your children are marked for greatness. The struggles they see you overcome are building a resilience in them that will make them leaders of their generation. Do not weep for your children. Prophesy over them. Tonight, when you anoint your door, go into their rooms while they sleep and lay a hand on their doorposts too. Plead the blood over their dreams. The generational curses stop with you. You are the breaker. There is a sense of urgency in the spirit for someone listening regarding a contract or a legal document. You have been hesitating to sign or waiting for it to be signed. There has been a delay. The removal of the spiritual threat tonight is going to unlock that paper. Watch for movement on this within 72 hours. When it happens, remember this moment. Remember that it wasn't luck, it was law. Spiritual law. We are closing in on the end of this message, but the work is just beginning. The video ends, but your life continues. Do not let the energy dissipate. The enemy will try to bring a distraction immediately after this video stops. A phone call, a spill, a sudden annoyance. Recognize it, smile at it, say, I see you and you have no power here. Keep your frequency high. This is a lifestyle, not a quick fix. The chosen one path is a narrow road. It is not for the faint of heart. It requires constant vigilance. You must be the gatekeeper of your own mind. You must be the bouncer of your own heart. Don't let just any thought in. Check its ID. Does this thought come from fear or faith? If it's fear, kick it out. Does this emotion come from the past or the future? If it's the past, kick it out. Stay present. God is I am, not I was or I will be. He is in the now. Meet him there. Thank you for trusting me with your time, which is your most valuable asset. I do not take it lightly. I speak life over you. I speak victory over you. I speak abundance over you. The note is gone. The door is open. The midnight hour is your turning point. Go now and be the light. This is your time. Amen. I want to add a final layer for those who are still here, the remnant who stay for the deep waters. Let's talk about the ancestral nature of these blockages. Sometimes the note on the house wasn't put there by you, and it wasn't put there recently. It might be a debt passed down from your grandfather, a trauma from your mother. Science calls this epigenetics, the idea that trauma can alter our gene expression. The Bible calls it generational iniquity. But here is the good news. The blood of the new covenant is stronger than the blood of your ancestors. You have the power to rewrite your DNA. You have the power to edit the script of your lineage. When you stand at that door tonight, you are not just standing for yourself. You are standing for your children and your children's children. You are clearing the line. You are the one your ancestors waited for. You are the one who breaks the cycle. It's a heavy burden, yes, but you have broad shoulders. You were built for this. Think about the number 4 again. 4 generations. The Bible often speaks of curses lasting to the 3rd and 4th generation, but it speaks of blessings lasting to 1,000 generations. The math is in your favor. The curse is temporary. The blessing is exponential. You are the pivot point. The buck stops here. The poverty stops here. The divorce stops here. The addiction stops here. The depression stops here. Draw that line in the sand. As you prepare for the midnight removal, I want you to adopt a posture of holy arrogance, not pride. Pride is about self. Holy arrogance is about knowing who your Father is. When a prince walks into a room, he doesn't apologize for being there. He doesn't beg for a seat. He knows his authority. You are royalty in the spirit. Walk around your house with that posture. Command the atmosphere. Do not beg the demons to leave. Tell them to go. They have to obey. They respond to rank and you outrank them. You might feel silly at first. Your brain will say, I'm just talking to a wall. That's the carnal mind. Ignore it. Your spirit knows what's happening. Your spirit is leaping. Keep speaking until you feel the shift. It will come. And lastly, gratitude. Gratitude is the seal. It locks in the miracle. Before you see the money, thank God for it. Before the relationship heals, thank God for the restoration. Before the anxiety lifts, thank God for the peace. Gratitude is the ultimate act of faith because it assumes the request has already been granted. It confuses the enemy. He expects you to complain, and instead you are praising. It throws his entire plan into chaos. Be a chaos agent to the kingdom of darkness by being a praise agent to the kingdom of light. You are ready, you are equipped, you are dangerous to the darkness. Now truly, go and execute the mission. The clock is ticking. Midnight is coming. Victory is waiting. The dams are breaking. Can you hear the water? It's the sound of abundance. Receive it. End of transmission. But listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is the difference between attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.